put the game in and it let me download the updates. And now it tells me that threw me off a bit. If it was not obvious, I was not expecting that. I mean, when I put in a game on the PS5, if it doesn't have enough space to download the update. It just like you need to delete something. So that was kind of strange. Whatever. Obviously playing in English. What one of four people do it look like? I mean, yeah, I meant eight at first, but four of these people don't count, right? I mean, obviously, this is closest. My name I mean, I'm causing that there. And what's the point in doing my like full Twitch name anyway? You know. No one can. Yes. What hairstyles do I have access to right over there? You know, I mean, it's not. You kind of think that it would just show you what it looked like without you having to select it. That's kind of. It's kind of strange. I mean, did kind of like doing that when I was in school for a little while, when I discovered the majesties of hair gel. Also because my hair would just grow so fast, and it's like it was basically what I did to avoid going to the barbers every like 3 weeks. Essentially, definitely not cornrows. That is not any kind of pompadour I am familiar with. And I guess it is kind of in the style, but I'll say I mean, that's what happens when you read all the mangas. I'm familiar with pompadours like I remember in Shaman King. Dude just has a black giant like thing of hair pointing out, and then it gets cut off. I still remember that in Shaman King. I definitely. Kind of like that, I guess. Reds? No, definitely not that. I guess in that case, this is actually closest. Yes, let's go with that. Because, you know, he's school age, so part of it was also kind of want to go with the hairstyle I had in school. If that wasn't obvious. A good character creator. I've might take a little while. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's closest. Definitely not Hazel. Apparently my cord... I don't really pay attention. According to my mom, my dad's eyes are hazel, but mine are definitely more brown. They're a bit darker brown than like that. Like they are very brown. What does burgundy look like? I guess it's about right. Yeah, brown. That's an interesting thing, because honestly, I don't really have prominent eyelashes as a, you know, guy, for instance, but I do, honestly, well, I'll have eyelash, and, yeah, because when I shut my eyes, I can kind of feel them, but yeah, definitely just eyelash A, as easy as that. Eyelash color, I guess. Okay. Yeah, yeah. My brow colors strangely matches my hair, surprisingly. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but it's hard for me to tell the difference. It's obviously from one to the next, but like some of them, like 13, look similar to a couple other of their options. Yeah, we'll go with 11. No color. Not really. Beauty spud. Definitely don't got any of those. Yeah. Yeah, mom's the one that inherited more of the Irish blood. She's the one that had the freckles. Not me. Am I insane? Yeah, I mean, I guess part of me was my brain thought that I would have had to press plus again, but sure. I guess since it was just this like sub menu. Also, please stop. Please. I really do not like you losing track, and that's no. Could do without that, you know. leading the way into the future while valuing our individuality. Pokemon Arceus Pokeball. It's time for you too to dive into the world of Pokemon. For the 70th time. Yeah, we know who you are. Pokemon Red was literally my second ever video game. And then I played all the spin-offs, the Mystery Dungeons were great. Pokemon Conquest, the Pokemon Coliseum games. And the fan games, which I'd like to stream the fan games as well one day. Director Clavel, head of UVA Academy. I'm guessing it's UVA. Like UVA. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokemon. I guess this is, I'm pretty sure this is Clavel talking, so no. As long as its lips don't move, they reside here in great numbers, in fact. But look, it's not Pikachu. Everyone saw this little thing. Pokemon can be found living all over. In the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. Look, there's a Swablu, and that person knows what's up. They got a Gabite. That'll grow up to be a really good one. Hoppip, not really. We humans coexist with Pokemon, as we both help one another to live and thrive. I like Ampharos. Ampharos was in my original Johto team for Pokemon Gold. The Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Look, it's an Alolan Raichu. Within our halls, people from all regions gathered to study together. And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle, growing alongside them. This is well, actually no, this would be Aqua Breed or Water Breed, whatever. So I don't know. I think I remember they're like fighting something, but that also was, I think, was the Scarlet version. I don't know if it's different here. While a robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential. It is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your troops. Oh, cool. This faculty and staff can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Look, I wonder who that is. I wonder what that's about. Weird. Okay. I was about to say, I wonder if like Poppin's gotten much better since the last time I played. What's about that? There's definitely still the Nintendo Switch version. I go from one game with Poppin to another game that has Poppin issues too. You know, it was I think a little more egregious with Sonic because it's like you could have done better, but in both cases, not really going to destroy my enjoyment. Just a shame when I see how things could be better, you know. Anyway, here we are at our desk doing something. Yeah. Other than my skin being slightly darker than that, and the eyes being lighter brown than they actually are. This is a decent representation of oh no, it's Toxicroak. I like Toxicroak. Muncha. Yay. The best Pokemon. Although you know, at the very least, the evolution did give me a few like Peter Griffin like comparison memes or some Muncha. Stop yelling at me, dude. Hi, Mom. I have a very deep voice for a child. Good morning. Generic female voice, go. You're already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at the new school. I'm so excited for you. You might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important on you for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Coincidentally. Yeah, weird. Oh, I can't run yet. It's fun. There he is. I probably still just will give him that voice from the intro, because when else am I gonna use? I do love using that. I believe I've mentioned that before. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Nomi? Yes. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Uva Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. Don't ask why all my Pokeballs are Premier Balls, though. I won't tell you. I don't even think I noticed that when I played Scarlet. And you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I am the responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all the way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Excuse me. No need to trouble yourself. I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat. Now you must join me for a cuppa. Oh, how can I refuse such a kind offer? Anyway. Oh yeah, Dad, I can attract Pokemon to me. Honestly, I mean, it's a little while yet before I do have to do that, but I saw a few, like, what the, oh, ready to put on your hat and drag you back? Why not? But yeah, there were a few, like, suggestions for what to do, like, close your eyes, run around, get a random number generator, go for the whatever. One person's like, oh yeah, just Pokemon that runs into you. So I guess you can press the X button to open the main menu. Select save to save your progress. There's key items like the adventure guide that has tips that I won't need. Not sure what I'll do. I'm on, because I don't want to use the number thing. Also, since it's a Wedlocke, it's not always going to, like even if I run into a thing, like, because the number generator just like, oh, I rolled this, I get a Lechonk. If that, I mean, that'd be fine, but if its gender is the same as the starter, then it's like, find another Lechonk. That's part of the, I mean, honestly, the challenge, but part of the fun of a Wedlocke is like, oh, awesome, oh, it's wrong gender, fine. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Because yeah, if I just like roll, it's like, oh, Lechonk. I already have one of the. I already have the second the first stage evolution. So re-roll. It's not as genuine as just like, oh, it's and I have that. The uniform of our Sword Academy suits you quite well indeed. How very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. I'm going to give you a bomb. Yay, texture popping. Great. Cool. Again, like, not going to affect how I feel, but I'm gonna point it out. Because it could have been, you could do better. I mean, I was lucky when I got the game, I didn't really have the issues that everyone was sharing online, but they were issues. They definitely were. Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. This is the only time I'm going to use a number generator. Not really a number generator. It's I just looked up Dice Roller on. Just looked up Dice Roller like a D6. Pretty sure that's what they did with. I think that's what they had to do with when I did Shield as well as just D6 to determine which one of them I get. We provide each student entering this Academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito. Yeah. Sprigatito. I think I'm saying that right, but I'm also not doubting myself. The Drascat Pokemon. You know, another the Pokemon that everyone wish had stayed full quadruped. Do you remember them talking about that? I do. Spur. Fuecoco, the fire truck Pokemon. Craw. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. You'll never guess what this one evolves into. Pomp. Now see, they're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. Aw, they like you. They shouldn't. You'll likely get the one you killed before the end of this Wedlocke. So it turns out they're more interested in you than familiar old me. I'm sad now. Well, I wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. It'll be just over there. Take your time with the decision, then find me once your mind is made up. Now if you excuse me, until next we meet again. Oh, what a manly fellow that director of yours is. Those three are all lovely. But you can only choose one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. But before you go, take this. I got a phone. A Rotom phone. I do remember you can't just... I remember being able to just find a Rotom near the city with the electric gym leader. It's like exploring. I'm like, is that a Rotom? And it is. I'm like, oh, cool. According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing Y. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget. Now off you go. But I want to run. Is that so much to ask? The handy Rotom phone is a popular item. Adding apps to it gives a trainer access to a variety of useful functions. You can find useful information about the Paldea region. Actually, no, I think I can already see my trainer ID, so that'll determine who I get. Okay. I couldn't remember. You can use the left stick to move the magnifying glass around the map and find locations. Select a location by pressing A and you can set it as your next destination. There's a flying taxi service, which... Actually, I never encountered the parrot thing when I was playing Scarlet, actually. But yeah, profile. Okay, so I am 8, which... Actually, one. Because, you know, 1, 2. Nine. Now I need to verify which one is. Because somehow it always slips in mind if it's like grass fire. Yeah, grass fire. Oh, good. Dang it, it is Quaxley. It's just like I can never remember if it's like grass fire water or grass water fire. I mean, honestly, I can. I'm just not always. Okay. I guess we're going Quaxley. If it was a 0, then I would. If it was a 0, then I would move to the thing, and I. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3 would be Sagato. 4, 5, 6 would then be Fuecoco. 6, 7, 8, 9 Quaxley. 0 would. I mean, I've seen people do either 0 is your choice or 0 just like moves to the next number. In this case, 3, so it would have been Sprigato if it was like 3-0 instead, but. Oh, now I can run. It's not much, just a pinch of community, but it's home. I mean, I guess that works. I picked Fuecoco for Scarlet. I mean, first of all, Scarlet's red. Second of all, I love this guy, and his evolution made me love it even more. But I got surprise traded as Sprigato, and I used it as another main part of the team. Didn't really use Quaxley much, just so. Just get one in my party so I could level it up.